This is titled "Disturbing Kid Toys That Got Banned." What's that one joint? That the Furbies? Is that the joint? The little like chickens with the big ass eyes? They need to be banned. I ain't gonna hold you. They need to be banned. But let's see.
We all grew up playing with toys like plushies, Sesame Street, or even an Easy Bake Oven. You probably had at least one of the toys that I just listed.
I was playing with Hot Wheels and Tech Decks. That's just me.
Which some of those toys have been banned, like Elmo sending you death threats, and even getting part of your finger amputated because your finger got stuck in an Easy Bake Oven. Today, I'll be talking about disturbing kid toys that got banned. What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Morbid, you know we always going to the straight into it. Shout out to Morbid though.
Easy Bake Oven amputation.
I've never had an Easy Bake Oven in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pretty sure we all know what Easy Bake Ovens are. They're working miniature ovens for kids. In 2007, 1 million units of Easy Bake Ovens were recalled because many kids would get their hands stuck in the oven. And 77 reports of these products claim that kids' hands would get burned. 16 were reported for...
I just don't think it was a good idea for kids to be working with anything oven related. I don't know who thought it was a good idea. And they always put the parental, make sure you have parental supervision, but nobody reads that, bro. My sister had one, and shit was ass. Like, I don't know who thought it was a good idea, but it wasn't. It really wasn't.
Second and third degree burns, and even a 5-year-old girl had to get part of her finger amputated due to her hand being burned.
I know you gotta. That's super unfortunate too. But I know you gotta bag off that though. But like, she lost her finger, and that's crazy.
Were recalled 2 times in 2007, but over the years, Easy Bake would change up the design on the oven so kids' hands won't get stuck anymore. And not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I had a feeling they were kinda dangerous because when I was young, I was taught that ovens are dangerous for kids, and the fact that Easy Bake Ovens are like miniature sized ovens for like little kids, I had a feeling that they could be dangerous.
Motherfucker, I burned myself on the oven last week, bro. The ovens is dangerous. I ain't gonna hold you.
Sure, it's not like real fire, but like it's electricity heat that you plug into the wall. So I had a feeling it would have been dangerous, but I did not expect somebody's finger to be amputated. Like that is
that's crazy.
Pretty dark and disturbing. TyMonsters. TyMonsters.
They want to be Furby so bad, but you're not them though. You're not them though. You're not them though. I ran into my mom's cigarette. Okay, there's 2 problems with that. I'll let you figure out both problems, but I'm glad you're okay though.
Are these plushies that came out in 2011. When you press on them, they'll just be gibberish. That's pretty much it. So why were they banned?
How much you want to bet they got called back for saying nigga? Yo, they probably did. They probably could talk back or something. Or like they awesome. But there are a lot of toys like that talk back to you.
It's because parents couldn't understand the gibberish. Bruh.
What?
Even though they were banned in 2014, many TikTokers would talk about this again in 2021, and they found subliminal messages such as, punch the baby, he's hurting me, he's going to eat me, and turn off the TV and watch the baby.
Every one of these little cute things says exactly the same thing. Sounds like gibberish, but if you listen closely, they all have a hidden message.
Okay, who the fuck is gonna understand that? Unless you're really like really like listening, and who's gonna understand that? And to be honest, it's gibberish. It literally could be anything. I'm not gonna hold you. It literally could be anything. He could say, "Oh, on the TV, I saw I like the baby, the rapper." You know what I'm saying? Like he could have said anything. I'm not gonna hold you.
Personally, I do hear the turn off the TV part, but that's pretty much it. But I do believe the toy is just speaking gibberish and people are just making up words in their head while listening to the audio, and because of that, they hear those words in the gibberish, which this could be a part of the power of suggestion, where you hear gibberish and think of a specific sentence and you hear that sentence in the gibberish. And
now if you hear that sentence, if you listen to it, the gibberish, and without the subtitle chat, without the context, without the subtitle, say you got the toy, you pressed it and that's the first thing you heard, there might be something wrong with you, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you.
Play you some examples because the power of suggestion, dude, It's like one of my favorite things because some examples are hilarious. Creepy, right?
I didn't hear not a single thing.
Right? Distorted gibberish, and you couldn't even figure out what the audio was saying, but let me play you this other audio clip.
The juice of lemons makes fine punch.
Okay, so think of that sentence because I'm going to be playing the original audio that I originally showed you guys.
Yo, that's weird as fuck. Yo, that's weird as fuck. Yo, that is weird. Yo, that's 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 weird. Now you can't hear. Yo, that's weird. Oh shit. There's no way that's the person to play it back. Yo, hold on. Go back. Hold on.
Examples, because the power of suggestion, dude, it's like one of my favorite things because some examples are hilarious.
And I can't unhear it. The first time I heard nothing. As soon as the lady said that, now I hear it. Like, I can't unhear it now.
Creepy, right? Distorted gibberish, and you couldn't even figure out what the audio was saying, but let me play you this other audio clip.
The juice of lemons makes fine punch.
Okay, so think of that sentence because I'm going to be playing the original audio that I originally showed you guys.
Yo, that just that caught me off guard. Yo, that's crazy, nigga. That's crazy. Oh my god. Speak my bad. Yo, that is crazy. Yo, who did that just happen to? I'm pretty sure that just happened to everybody here. But yo, I didn't think nothing of it, bro. But that shit is crazy. My sister had a doll that disturbed it because it had its head cut off. And every night I would throw it away and it'll be back in the morning. I thought that shit was possessed, but my mom just kept taking it out. I'm not surprised. Jesus Christ. I just came back.
Crazy, huh? So,
yo!
Let me play you two more examples, but this time from popular songs. And think of these lyrics, cause I'm a paper chaser.
Cause I'm a paper chaser.
Cause I'm a paper chaser. Okay.
I'm gonna be playing the same lyric again, but instead of the lyrics, think of the words. Cause I'm a big fucking slut.
Cause I'm a paper chaser.
Okay.
Yo, I heard it. I still hear paper chaser though, but I hear it too. I hear that too.
Cause I'm a big fucking slut.
Cause I'm a paper chaser.
I hear. Hold on.
Words. Cause I'm a big fucking slut.
Cause I'm a paper chaser.
Okay.
Like I can hear both. I can hear both.
I'm gonna be playing the same lyric again, but instead of the
I can literally
lyrics,
hear both on this.
think of the words. Cause I'm a big fucking slut.
Cause I'm a paper chaser.
Okay, so
Jesus Christ.
this next one,
I hear
and this
both.
will be the last audio illusion, but this next one is my favorite. Think of the lyrics, they come unstuck. Now think of the word, the car man stuck.
The Carmen.
I will be playing the audio car man stuck.
Okay, now think of the lyrics, the cum monster.
Think of the word, the car man stuck.
That's all I can hear. That's all I can hear now. That's all I can hear. That's all I can hear now. That's tough. I hear cum monster. That's all I hear now. Just cum monster.
Word.
I like cum monster. That's actually I'm pretty sure that's the real lyric though. The cum monster. I'm pretty sure that's the actual lyric to it though.
Car man stuck. I will be playing the audio.
I thought that was the
one
lyrics
more
on the song.
time, but think of the words, the cum monster. Man, I love audio illusions. So
That's
in
crazy.
This case
So
of
that first one really caught everybody off guard though. That first one was crazy.
the toy, I believe people tried so hard to come up with words while listening to the toy's gibberish, which caused people to hear those words coming out of the toy's mouth. But that's just my theory, and who knows, maybe subliminal messages were put in the toy's audio on purpose, or maybe the power of suggestion had something involved to do with the toy's gibberish. Who knows, but the power of suggestion, dude, is just peak comedy. Elmo, Who Wants to Die? In 2005,
What the Sesame Street? One of the most friendliest series of all time. One of the most child-friendly series of history. with Elmo and Big Bird and Cookie Monster? Who thought this was a good idea? What toy team really thought this was good? How did this even come into fruition?
Peak comedy. Elmo, Who Wants to Die? In 2005, Potty Time with Elmo was published, and the book is fine. There is nothing wrong with the regular version of the book, because there's a defected version of the book that says, which of course it's bad because Elmo is for kids under 4 and they're being death threatened by Elmo. So why does Elmo say that? Well, the publisher released this statement saying that the track was recorded as "Uh-oh, who has to go?" and due to compression of the digital audio file, some customers hear a different phrase. Which it is believable to me, and when you do listen to the defected book audio one more time and look at the original script, you could hear it, so I guess this is another example of the power of suggestion. But in this case, you do hear "Who Wants to Die" more clearly than "Uh-oh."
Imagine you with your kid, bro. It's nighttime. It's like 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. whenever kids go to sleep. Like 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Nighttime, pitch black. You in the house by yourself, just you and your kid, trying to put them to sleep, reading them the book, and then that's the only thing you hear. Nigga, I'd be fucking terrified, nigga. I'd be horrified.
Who has to go? Because I can barely hear that phrase when I listen to the defected book audio version. Elmo death threats. In 2008,
Elmo, what the fuck is happening?
Elmo fans
I shoot the book.
got the new Elmo Knows Your Name toy, where the toy is able to say your name, phrases, and could also sing songs. Over the next,
to be fair, that was anything that can replicate voice and anything. That's just a message for disaster. Because I would make that shit say something crazy if I had that Elmo toy. But that's just me.
few days, James' mom would hear the doll saying, "Kill James."
Kill James? Kill James?
Yeah, somebody in the house definitely said that. Somebody in the house definitely had to say that for Elmo to be replicating this.
Which is disturbing, seeing a childhood icon saying that, which isn't something that Elmo would normally say. Worst part is that James would be repeating that phrase, so his mom had to hide the toy, but James would cry and try climbing on stuff in order to reach the toy. The mom...
Badass little kid, bro. If my mom took away one of my shits and she caught me either trying to steal it back or within my possession, I guarantee that shit would be gone and I would be gone the same day.
Called the maker of the toy, and they told the family to try to reset the toy or change the batteries, but that didn't work. And the toy would only say, "Kill James." But to make it up for the family, the company told them that they will replace the toy. Snack time, Cabbage Patch Kid.
I don't know why Cabbage Patch Kids always look like ugly as fuck to me. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. The toy just looks ugly to me. I'm not gonna hold you.
In 1998, Emmy got her snack time Cabbage Patch Kids toy, which eats plastic food such as a French
Oh yeah, it's a toy that can chew. Somebody definitely got bit. Who thought this was a good idea?
fry and celery. The food comes out through the other end from the toy's backpack, but the little girl put her hair too close to the doll's mouth, which led the doll to take a bite of her.
Was that the bite of 87?
No, Mark,
Yeah.
it was the bite of 1998. The doll would keep biting her hair and not letting go, which led the doll to eat all the way up to her scalp. The father had to cut the doll and unscrew it in order to take the doll apart.
The face was so tight against the top of her head, pushed down like this, there was no way I could cut the hair.
If you pull
Man, that shit bite me. That shit bite me, my nigga. That toy getting kicked out the fucking house, nigga. Guarantee. I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that toy gets destroyed.
on the doll, it only grabbed more, and it was pulling her hair away from her scalp.
Where was it on your hair?
Right here.
And the doll has taken a bite from 10 other kids in that same year. CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit. In 2007, a new toy from the CSI...
I don't know why I feel like I remember this. Maybe it's just the background in the CSI shit, but I don't know why I feel like I remember something like this.
crime show was made where kids can find fingerprints using the powder that was included in the kit. Well, in the powder, it contained asbestos, which can cause many lung diseases and cancer later down the future.
They used to have the commercial for that. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, you were entitled to a cash compensation. Please call the Good for a Long Firm. They used to be talking about that shit. Asbestos is a deadly chemical found that can be linked to cancer. You know what I'm saying? They used to have commercials about that.
Part is that the instructions will encourage you to blow off the powder after you're finished using it, which will spread the powder into the air and it'll become a breathing hazard. The toy was later recalled, but when the toy was released, It was released a few days before Christmas, making the toy being sold more to the public. What the fuck, Minion? In 2015, McDonald's made a few Minion toys for the brand new Minions movie. People say that the toy says, "What the fuck?" And
I don't hear it. I hear it. Da-da-da.
I do hear it in a way, but
barely. I hear I can hear it, but I feel like it's a reach. I feel like we reaching.
I don't think that was McDonald's intentions at all, considering Minions only speak gibberish. And it just happens to sound like, "What the fuck?" And just like with other McDonald's toys,
yo, Happy Meal toys were goated. I wish I still had a Happy Meal toy, bro. I need to go get a Happy Meal. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't say shit. Yeah, I want a fucking Happy Meal. What about it, nigga? Fuck.
These have been discontinued, and some people who have heard the toy claim that they don't even hear the Minion cussing at all.
Doesn't sound like anything to me. Doesn't sound like anything to me. I don't understand it.
What do you think? Did McDonald's purposely make the
I was
Minion
crying
toy
over that
sound like
Kevin toy back in 2013?
Or is it just a coincidence? And by the way, in 2015, I remember one of my neighbors actually had the toy, and I don't know how old I was back then. I'm 18 now, and 2015. I remember actually holding the toy. It wasn't mine, it was my friend's, who lives like right next door to me, and we were cracking up.
Yo!
Dude. It's hilarious. And
hey, Tommy, what's good, man? Tommy, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, I do understand from a parent's perspective, they don't want their kids to play with a Minion toy that is cussing, but back then, dude, for me at least, it was hilarious. Little Mommy Doll. In 2008, there was a doll who would coo and babble and just make baby sounds. But one thing you won't expect a toy to say, especially a kid's toy in the shape of a baby, saying, "Islam is the light."
What the fuck?
This isn't a religious toy, and many parents say that this should be pulled off the shelves. Fisher-Price responded by saying that the power of suggestion is involved and people hear what they want to hear from the doll, which it is something that I did talk about earlier in this video.
These are stretches?
That could be true because while news stations were...
I don't think the doll would say that. Like, it's probably that power of suggestion shit he was talking about earlier.
Interviewing people, they did say that the doll was saying, "Mommy's delight."
What do you think she's saying there?
Your mommy's delight now.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't hear it no more. The first time I could hear it like a tiny bit, but like now I don't hear it at all no more.
She said it's mommy's delight. Is that what she said? That's what it sounds like.
Which personally, I do hear the delight part, but I don't hear mommy at all. The toy company did not remove it from the shelves, but instead are going to delete that piece of audio from the file for the next Little Mommy dolls that are in production. What do you guys hear? Mommy's delight or Islam is delight? Because personally,
I don't hear
I only hear the delight part from Mommy's delight. I don't hear mommy at all, but by listening to the audio a few times, I can mostly hear Islam is delight, not mommy's delight. But what do you...
How about make audio that isn't sounding like an Xbox 360 party? To be fair though, these are old toys, so I mean they're bound to sound a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You guys think? Hannah Montana card game in 2000.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a sec. Who the fuck was buying Hannah Montana card games? Buying a Hannah Montana card game is like giving an apple to a fucking substitute teacher, nigga. You're wasting your time. Niggas just play me, hell nah, nigga. Hannah Montana card game is crazy.
2007, there was a card game based on the Hannah Montana show, which turned out that the card was lethal and deadly. Yup.
Whoa.
These cards can kill you. It can kill you because these cards are filled with lead, and it has 75 times more lead than industry standards. Also, it isn't just the card games filled with lead, because it's been tested that so many other Hannah Montana toys and products had more lead than industry standards.
But okay, so how did this like go past? Don't they have to do like tests and the companies had to fit by the standards? Like how did this just go past and nobody noticed until it already released? Like somebody had to know they was fucking up when they put this out.
Turns out that the card game has the most lead. And while researching this, I read through so many articles and watched so many videos on this, but only one article said this, so take this with a grain of salt, but
Flint, Michigan released a card game?
Yeah, Flint, Michigan niggas gonna hate your ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
Allegedly, these cards were not banned, even though they have extremely high levels of lead, which could be very deadly. And that's because they found a loophole through the system because the lead wasn't in the paint, but instead the lead was in the vinyl of the card, which made some type of loophole that they could sell the product even though it had high level lead, which
they just said fuck everybody else. Some companies, they just only care about money, bro. They just good luck everybody else. Like, bro, they don't give a fuck about nobody else.
Doesn't really make sense to me. And by the way, I only read that through one article out of the many I've read, so this could be fake, but in case if it's real, I'm gonna just tell you guys this, but take that with a grain of salt. Evil stick. In 2014, Nicole Allen went to the dollar store to buy something for her daughter, which was this evil stick. It's just some fairy wand and should be
this anime
appropriate. Not gonna lie, when I first looked at the logo from the toy, I thought it said fairy stick because of the insane font used, but if you look closely, it actually says evil. The wand makes this disturbing stock sound.
I feel like I remember this, but I don't know.
It's fairies singing. And also, the wand lights up, and in the mirror, you can see a creepy demon person. You can't really see it too well, but the mom removed the foil, and it's a photo of a vampire girl cutting herself. Of course,
I think we've seen this before somewhere, but what the fuck?
Customers would get mad, but the owner of the store is such a dumbass, bruh, because he said this.
The name on it, it says evil stick. So from the name, I would, if I'm buying it for my kid, and I have a lot of kids, and I have young ones, I would inspect it before I even give it to them.
Clap.
Is he spitting chat? Is he spitting chat? He said, nigga, shit called evil stick, nigga. What the fuck you expect? Why y'all not checking y'all kids' toys beforehand? Like, hey, I have a lot of kids. If it was me, something called evil stick, I'm gonna check this shit beforehand. Is he spitting, chat? Is he spitting? Is he spitting?
Clap it up. Clap it up. Father of the Year since 2014. Then he said that the evil stick is okay for kids from ages 3 and up, even though it has a disturbing image.
For a 5, 6, 7, 10 years old, I mean, they see that on TV every day.
Clap it up.
Damn, what was he watching? I was watching Dragon Tales and Wonder Pets. The fuck was y'all niggas watching?
One more time for the greatest father since 2014. His parenting skills are through the roof, and if you're a parent watching this video, what are you doing? Go show your 5-year-old some gore. And by the way, I know it's kind of obvious, but I'm joking. I have to say it's a joke, or else in 2 years top, I'll get canceled for saying that. But yeah. I'm obviously making fun of the father who does not know how to parent.
Morbid back up.
The owner said that he won't remove it from the shelves until a customer complains about it.
Damn, he stood 10 toes. He said he's not going.
Bruh, literal news stations and people around the world are giving you complaints. How stupid do you need to be, bruh? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So where did this image come from? This was made by a famous horror photographer named Ludwig. Not that Ludwig.
I was about to say.
This Ludwig. Ludwig did not make the evil stick toy. In fact, a factory from China just stole his image and slightly altered the eyes. And because the store was a dollar store, they typically get away with these type of stuff since they do sell low quality items, but the store should still be held accountable because, dude, the owner is such an idiot. And that is the end of disturbing.
Hey, W video from Morbid, man. W videos. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. A lot of these toys was crazy. Never buy weed for the gas station. Two seconds was outside. That's crazy. A lot of these toys, though, didn't deserve to be banned. Like, the Elmo one, I don't know why I was saying that. But a lot of these toys, it's just like, people heard some shit. Like, the one that looked like a Furby, I forgot what they called that during the Gorilla toy. They were like, oh, we thought we heard it. So, like, that joke was speaking straight gibberish, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't feel like that one needed to be. A lot of these didn't need to be, like, taken down. But stuff like the last one, yeah, I feel why them type of toys would be banned. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, good video though. Good video.